Hey movie junkies, welcome back to Twin Flicks. So we always celebrate the magic of movies and most importantly, physical media with you. And I have a lot of new 4K versus Blu-ray comparisons coming up. One is one I've been anxious for, and that is Arrow Video's UK release of Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves in 4K UHD. I'm going to compare this to the previous release Blu-ray. And this is one that I have coming up next week, and that is Pulp Fiction. Obviously, I don't have the 4K yet. But I did get a notice yesterday that it was shipped and it should be here Monday. I'm definitely looking forward to the 4K of this. And I have a handful of others that's coming up that's out of frame here. So if you haven't yet already, remember to hit that subscribe button and also to hit that notification bell to be notified when all these new videos drop. Now this video is important because honestly, I've seen a lot of people on some 4K Facebook groups and other chats saying that what's the point in restoring a movie that's in black and white, that's 60, 70, 80, 90 years old. There's no point to it. It doesn't do anything. It's not beneficial in any way, shape, or form. As if only modern color movies are beneficial in 4K. So if you know anybody like that, tune them into this video because this is going to prove what 4K UHD, HDR, and Dolby Vision grading can do for an 80-year-old black and white film. So I'm going to compare the differences here between this new 4K UHD and this Blu-ray. And as usual, I have screenshots to compare the differences between the two formats yourself. So let's get started. Thankfully, Warner Brothers has spared no expense here, giving Casablanca a whole new restoration from the ground up, working from the original film elements, bringing this classic piece of cinema a whole new life with a 16-bit film scan, native 4K UHD with added HDR and Dolby Vision grading. And the results are absolutely stunning. The images are beautiful and has excellent amount of depth that draws out plenty of delineation. Close-ups reveal facial imperfections, wrinkles, also hair and clothing. Surfaces within the frame are all razor sharp with expanding details that I've honestly never seen before. And of course, I've seen this movie hundreds of times. I've owned this on every physical media platform there is. It all looks just incredible and razor sharp. Now, even though this is a black and white film, color reproduction is outstanding, giving a gorgeous grayscale image with excellent black levels that are inkier, deeper, truer blacks, and whiter whites that are more brilliant. And it's all very consistent throughout against the various stages of the film with natural and artificial light, daylight and night scenes that all looks exemplary. There is also much better shading and shadow details and nuances, and this is all thanks to the added benefits of the HDR and Dolby Vision grading that beautifully enhances all of what's already there without ever compromising the original look of the film, creating much more tangibility that far surpasses the Blu-ray. Grain is presented in primarily even levels that only provide an outstanding, beautiful filmic appearance that you'll just drool over. Now I can hear it now, people complaining that with this 4K, they're going to notice certain areas where the image is noticeably softer. And I did notice those areas as well. However, you have to understand, this was all inherited from the camera elements and not an issue with the transfer. Which makes sense being this film is nearly 90 years old. You're going to have inherited issues, especially since this was shot on nitrate film. But you can clearly tell the folks at Warner Brothers who worked on this restoration loves this film. Their goal was to cultivate this master class of a film for generations to come. And bravo to Warner Brothers for an outstanding native 4K UHD presentation that is just gorgeous to look at. But that's not all. Warner Brothers also gave the audio an upgrade with a DTS HD lossless mono track that has been restored from the original audio source, providing a richer and broader frequency response than previously possible. I was really impressed by the audio track when comparing it to the previous Blu-ray release. Alright, so my score for Warner Brothers release of Casablanca 4K UHD, Do I really have to say it? I mean, I think you can tell. I'm giving this an overall for video and audio a very impressive 5 out of 5. It's just an outstanding 4K UHD presentation. You tell me, head over to the comment section, and between the two formats here, the Blu-ray and the 4K, which do you think looks better? Or do you see any comparison at all? Let me know over in the comments. All right, well, if you stuck around, that means you want to see the unboxing of this. So let's go ahead and open this up. I was going to use a different camera B for a point of view, but my battery died when I tried doing it. So you're just going to have to put up with this. So let's first of all zoom in a little bit more here. There we go. So I love this artwork on this box set. And this box set also includes a limited edition steelbook. So it's basically the same artwork as on the box. And it's got 3 discs. It's got the 4K UHD, the Blu-ray, and then a Blu-ray with all the special features on it. And it also includes this 28-page booklet here. And this is pretty cool. It has a lot of publicity art and articles of the film when it came out. Excerpts from real reviews in the trades. Some artwork of the poster artwork, and here is the front and back. I love it because it brings a lot of nostalgia to the film. And then we have a case here, and it includes this fold-out poster. It's reversible, so you get both different commissioned artworks, which is very cool. Next up, we have these art cards, which is just stills from the film. Then we have some production cards, and they are reversible, so you get both sides of the cards. I mean, this is just outstanding. I love this one with the plane at the end of the film. I mean, this is just great. I love it so much. All right, well, I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me for a few minutes here with this 4K versus Blu-ray comparison review. As always, keep physical media alive, and we'll see you next time.